you. I don't.
I swear I thought you were talking like Samara the
Oh, are we on?
I don't know if we are. You know, he doesn't tell us anything.
No,
He just he just lets it go. But I think we are. I hope he actually does some instructions, or else he's just a horrible producer as always.
Hey, hold on. Give Siobhan some credit. That was a really good post. We were able to put on our. I couldn't figure out how to do it.
You want to give somebody credit? That's fine. Go ahead. Knock yourself out. See,
What is wrong with giving credit once in a while?
not to him. He don't deserve credit. He don't deserve any credit. Just like his gremlin girlfriend.
Gremlin girl.
She just looks like a gremlin. You can't serve her alcohol. You know, if you serve her alcohol, she becomes a gremlin. You gotta be careful. Look at these cowboy fans trying to steal our seats. That's not how it works. This may be Dallas.
I mean, it's a big Dallas Cowboys day. I mean, 2 first-round picks this year.
Yeah, it took them long enough. Years of mediocrity.
Let's remember how they got that second first-round pick by trading away one of the top 5 defensive players in the league.
And now look, they're looking for one.
You know,
Don't go too far deep because I don't know if he's an idiot.
Did we start? Are we starting? Are we starting?
I hate him so much. This is why. See, this is why he's the worst bishop. So, giving him kudos to make a nice little poster,
Right.
but then setting us up for failure. No, he doesn't get great. I'm not gonna do it.
All right. So where are we, Eli?
I am enjoying a wonderful chicken salad that is tossed in buffalo sauce with ranch and the wing nut.
That looks busy as hell, bro.
That's a lot. Look, I can see. They can see it here. This is the wing nut, as you guys know. It's been a long time. Hey, look, the last game of the season, we're back at the wing nut, which is the official parent. It still is. Even though it's draft night, everybody's going to be there. No. Nobody cares. We're only here for the parents. We have a long show. This is the first time in 4 years we have not been picking in the top 10.
Top 10.
We have a long show. Yeah, you got to bear with us. I'm going to be eating. I'm going to be drinking. This is going to be a great time. We're going to have fun. Hey, guys, if you're in the Dallas area, if you're in the Richardson area, come on down. Have a drink. Do some shots. Let's watch the draft. Let's have some fun. Let's see what the Cowboys are going to do.
It is one of my favorite days of the year. I mean, with all due respect to the Super Bowl. You know, the Super Bowl's 2 teams. This is every team. You know, trying to make wild decisions and wilder moves to improve themselves. So something happened this morning I thought was very interesting. They just broke the record for the most executed trades between the official start of the NFL season and draft at the start of the draft.
They broke it.
They just broke it.
That is insanity.
You know, and it's actually kind of a fascinating reason why. The general consensus of this year's draft is it's a little on the mediocre side.
Yeah.
Right? Now,
Not a lot of blue chip.
not a lot of blue chip. In fact, this is one of the reasons the Cowboys are heavy in rumors about trading up. They want one of the blue chippers, and they.
Sonny Styles or the other one. What's his name?
David Bailey is the one that gets the most buzz right now. He did very well at the combine. 14 touchdowns. Plus, in the local game, so he checks a lot of boxes. Sonny Styles is also a very intriguing prospect. He is, I think, like the 21st player to ever get a perfect 10 out of 10 on they call it the RAS score, relative athletic score.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, it's a relatively new phenomenon. I mean, you know, I'll tell you the first draft they ever did it, and the first player ever did it. The all-time great wide receiver Calvin Johnson.
Really?
Yeah.
What was his score? Did he get a 10 out of 10? That was a 10 out of 10? A freak of nature.
Basically, anything over a 9.9, you're free. If you're a 10, you're free.
That makes sense. Look at that. We got the Where are they at this year? Are they?
They're in Pittsburgh this
They're
year.
in Pittsburgh, Steel City. I like it. Look, that's the blue collar city. There's some in Chicago. It's a little bit smaller. Not a big smaller.
You know, ever since they moved the draft to individual cities,
Yeah.
it has become a phenomenon. The popularity of this event is quadrupled. I think we can
Look at that crowd.
look at this. 100,000 people are sitting there watching. People get selected.
That is amazing. The NFL is breaking into new. They've actually figured it out. They have breaking it up. You know, speaking of that, it is like obviously this is exciting. I saw an article. You know, for this upcoming season, to watch every football game, you know you will need 10 different streaming services. I love football, love the NFL, love watching it, but good Lord.
Yeah, it's
Like, do you really have to gouge your fans? Like, is this what we need to do?
you know, it is. I think one of the things we talked about last year was, especially like a Netflix when they started running their Christmas games. Right?
Yeah.
Eventually, the NFL is going to go straight across the board. And there's a really good reason for this. Right? I'll tell you this. Last night, with my boys, we were watching the show. Get the commercial breaks we had to endure. I felt like I was in the mid '80s. Watching the afternoon cartoons that need the commercials from filler, right? And I'm like, man, bro, you can't fast forward, you can't change, you gotta sit there. I'm like,
We tried so hard to get away from the table.
they pulled the fast forward. For years, hey, we're gonna have commercial-free viewing pleasure. Now I know some of those services have like a premium package. How much do you think they're gonna change that? If you don't think they've already if you don't think they've already patched out that shit eventually, it's all part of this almost sadistic plan. And unfortunately, the NFL is going to be part of it, right? They're going to sit there and drag us through lengthier and lengthier commercials to games that are last 4 hours. So
it's going to be pitiful because this is not what we agreed upon. Like, when we did this purpose, like, the whole purpose was like, here's the thing, NFL, if you want to have the person do it. And like, don't do it on Netflix. Don't do it on these streaming services. Like, what are we talking about? So, I know this is not drafted, but I saw another thing. I still tune in every now and then on the WWE Network, right? Well, they just had WrestleMania last weekend. Two night event, Saturday and Sunday. Now you gonna talk about some free event where like same thing. WrestleMania used to be one night, big event, all that. Now we're doing 2 nights. This was they did the snap. This was a 4-hour event each night. Here's the stat. 90 minutes of match time, 65 minutes of entrance time, and 65 minutes of ad time on a 4-hour event. What are we talking about here?
That's
oh, there's Ruben Bay.
Okay, bro.
Look at that.
So
They really make the whole
we
thing.
had a conversation about what we thought our 3-shot pick would be.
I'm pretty sure mine is still alive right now.
So we said the the defensive end for Miami.
Ruben Bain.
Ruben Bain.
Yes, that's live, baby. That's live. I'm a hold to it. Here's the thing. If he dropped past what?
Anyone between 12 and 20 really didn't scout him or invite him. That's what happens.
Yeah.
Right? That's how people really fall.
Yeah.
They fall for a semi-legitimate reason.
I'm in Notre Dame. Let's go.
He's all over the place.
Nobody knows how to create running back.
You know, it's such a weird situation because look what the Bears did with a 7th round running back. Right? So it's like, why would you spend the 4th pick in the draft?
I get that, but I mean, we're talking about Adrian Peterson without the phone. Like that's literally what we're talking about. If you can say, all right, at the 4th pick, I can get a running back that has the explosive power of AP, who breaks every tackle. And so, why not? Why not?
Well, you know, one of the things I said about how so many trades happen. Obviously, a monster with the Giants, Dexter Lawrence.
Yeah.
Getting traded for the 10th of the draft.
You know, we were in on that trade, right? There's a report that came out.
They couldn't match that.
Well, no, obviously, but we offered our 25 to tell you where their heads at.
Well, and here's the interesting thing. Dexter Lawrence did not crack the top 10. So we're talking about 340 pound man entering in 29 years already produced, semi-mediocre numbers. I think the Giants ripped them off royally. And what's interesting is now that the Giants have a second top 10 pick, they might feel they can indulge themselves with a Jeremiah Ford.
The rumor is there is a world where the Giants end up with Sonny Styles and Caleb Powell. You realize how it happens. Being on both sides of the ball, like and rushing the passer.
I think one of the things I mentioned to talk about, I thought was having a really good preseason. I told you I really like what the Giants did. Yeah, because here's the thing: the 4 hardest positions to find to solidify. Quarterback, left tackle, your primary wide receiver, and your primary defensive end. Yeah. Those are actually positions the Giants
change it now. It's interesting.
But those are actual positions that the Giants have checked on.
Oh, they absolutely.
So, I remember I telling you what Harbaugh signed. This sounds like a really good deal.
This is a 1-year turnaround for them. Like this is literally like because even you got you. So let's just look at what they had before. We're not spending a lot of time. We're going to talk about everything. But look, you had Jackson Dart. It's got to go. Beats. Still have Malik Favors. You have a top 15 offensive line. Yes, you lose depth of launch, but you bring in like people. All right, you bring in people like Isaiah Likely. You got tight end now. Now you get Clemens to Jackson. But on the other side, they brought in the linebacker from Baltimore. You lose Dexter, but you get a steal. And now you get another blue chip.
Two top 10 picks.
John Harbaugh is like the NFC East is about to get real interesting. Real interesting.
Right? And what's interesting is obviously the Cowboys have 2 top. They may feel they need to make a big move just to keep up with the appearances with the Giants. They just have all the top 10 picks. That's a lot. And again, it's going to be you know, Jerry Jones, he wants to spotlight. You know, so him jumping up to 3 has to be something that's in his radar.
Oh, absolutely. And, I mean, you go up there and then, but it's, you know what's crazy about that whole scenario? You're going to jump up to 3 to do what? Get a defensive end that you traded everything for? Like, what are we doing?
They say they really say
Oh, yeah, I'm listening.
they really say they're more premium players. They really say there's 5 premium players. A little bit of the two edge rushers, Bailey and Reese, Ohio State. Sonny Styles.
Oh, what are you doing? You're the coordinator.
Now,
He's never seen every now.
of course, the quarterback.
We already know what happened.
You know, can I tell you something? You know, I remember we debated about the Raiders having a good option. Well, first of all, we completely disqualified with what happened.
Which is still not resolved.
There is a lot of rumors. By the way, I really think this draft is going to be all about the NFC because the big rumor right now is with Philadelphia and their enigmatic
That's your George Pickens.
No. Phillies.
Oh, AJ Brown.
They've been under deep discussion with the
We got guests all around. Come on in. We got a long show. We got we don't pick for a long time. Look, we got guests. We got beautiful women at the bar. Everybody should come up. I mean, might as well you can at least get a picture.
No, think about this. There's been rumors that a Crosby Brown relay trade has at least been discussed, which would be a complete rocket.
That would be absolutely insane. Right. It is absolutely important.
And this morning, something very unusual happened. It's funny you mentioned George Pickens. Pickens signed his qualifying contract. That is extremely unusual.
You want to play it out? You want the big concert?
No. Usually, when people get the qualifying offer, they wait till like all of the pre-training camp stuff is done. Then they start down. There are rumors that he signed it to help facilitate.
Nice looking chicken sandwich there.
They are saying that the reason he signed today was it to make it easier for the Cowboys to trade him.
Oh, no. Well, that's good.
Yeah, the Cowboys want to make a big splash.
How big are we talking? What are we going after? At the end of the day, what are we going after? Like, we're talking about. All right, let's
I really think they're in love with Bailey.
Let's rewind. You traded a top-tier premier defensive end passer, right?
He wasn't going to sign with them because he wanted more money than they could afford.
Let's not do this. Can't afford. You could afford.
Salary cap is salary. The problem was they gave all their money to their quarterback and their wide receiver. You can't give it to everybody. You can only really give the premium contract to 2 people. Now, should they have given it to Dan? A lot of people say absolutely not. But that money's spent. I
can't wait till we get some Cowboys fans over here. I want to see what the thought process is about that. What are we doing?
Well, look, I really think the Cowboys have done an interesting job rebuilding their I'm sorry for the trade for Leonard Williams.
Good.
getting part of the trade. So that you actually reported the event in the best run. If they believe Bailey is the next big time they're making a big move. It's not a terrible idea at all. So it's something that I actually think should happen. So let me tie this. Let me tie this in. Let me tie something in. What's going on right now? How I think the Bears have a very intriguing role.
We haven't talked about the Bears yet.
Obviously, we're late first time.
First time in 4 years. First time not making the top 10.
So one of the big problems of this draft is there really is only one premium pocket first round QB, right? Accordingly, right? Now, I think I told you.
Even though stupid, what's his name? The former Lions QB. What's his name on first take? Had the nerve to say Ty Simpson was better than Fernando.
Look, this I've heard from a scout. I believe it. Fernando, if he was eligible to be drafted 2 years ago, would not have gotten top 5.
With a lot of college average,
but we're again talking about the fact that this year's draft is just a little bit low. Just a little bit lower.
Oh, I don't think anybody doubts that. But I mean, so then obviously everything's graded on the curve. Everything's graded on the curve. But you can't sit here and say Ty Simpson deserves to go over Fernando Mendoza. I don't. First of all, I don't trust any Alabama quarterback because that even with Tua almost looked like he was about to get there. Look how hard this is now. He's now like fighting for it. Come on, he's eventually going to get it because Michael Penix is terrible too. But come on now.
Oh, you know, it's interesting. There's still teams that need quarterbacks. As of right now, Arizona and the Jets, they don't have.
That's right. I forgot about Arizona.
And by the way, let's not discount the issue right now with Pittsburgh.
Aaron
Rodgers said he
is a horrible human being. I want to remind everybody, this is not me just as a Bears fan talking about a Packer. He's a pure blood Packer. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care you being in the Steelers. You're a Packer for life. I don't understand why anybody likes this man. He is a horrible human being. Like, what is that with his family? What you're doing to your team? As a teammate, this would be the worst thing ever.
think about this. I believe that we're seeing 18%, which is around where Simpson has been. What if they call Aaron Rodgers before the I still don't know about it is a dilemma. And by the way, another interesting point with Pittsburgh, I said this. If you recall, earlier this year, there was rumors that the Arizona Cardinals were trade for Major Stevens.
I didn't remember that. You're all up for it.
I think getting an extra second or third round pick would be valuable. There's only so much value a back quarterback brings to the team.
Especially when the NFL screwed us on our extra bench. I mean, we could discuss that. Like, what are we talking about? We're like, the NFL screwed the Chicago Bears. They brought George McCaskey, blew him to talk to Robbie Goodell, and we still didn't get it. What is going on here?
It is a bizarre situation.
Bizarre? Is that what we're going to call it? Bizarre? It was a horrible This is hey, big middle finger to the Chicago Bears. Like, what do you mean? We followed the rules.
Yeah.
We did exactly like it's everything across like one candidate, got a promotion, went from assistant to GM. What are we talking about here? Why is this even a discussion? Like sometimes like the NFL, it's a rush. Teams without a first round pick. Well, thank God the Packers don't need a pick. That's all right.
3, 4. We're talking about 6 teams don't have a first round pick.
And the only ones that really matter is like the Packers and the Jaguars because their picks would have been low anyway.
Well,
I think the Packers would have been picking at 24. Jaguars picking at. I think so. Yeah, it's around there. So I mean, like, here's the thing: how I feel about first round pick. It all depends on where you're at. So look at the Rams. I haven't had a first round pick in the last 8 years.
well, hold on.
No, they traded it away. Where did they get it from? They had a
Next generation, it's here.
Hold on. Where's the producer when you need him? Where did they get it from?
The future of the league.
So here, the Atlanta Falcons traded second and their first round pick this year.
Big Falcons, number 13. Oh no.
So that's supposed to be the Atlanta pick.
I got you. I see it now. I see it. Oh, so yeah, this
It was actually the nail in the coffin for that GM.
so they still got
Because they actually, it gets worse. They gave up a future first round pick for a defensive end who was arrested. Even up Jake Pierce from Tennessee. It is a bulldog. What happened?
It's not ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous.
But anyways, Joe, and one of the things that I think going to be a big one, first, the East is going to be big all time.
100%. They have to keep up with each other.
Both the Cowboys and the Giants have I think it's super. I think Philadelphia is going to trade AJ Brown.
I don't know. I don't think it'll be at the end of the day. Who's playing that high for you different?
I think they're playing chicken with them.
Who's the star wideout in Illinois?
That's the question.
That's the only reason that has me hope for like Max Crosby. Like, where are you going? How can you really hold on to this man? Boo this man! Boo that man!
Really, bro?
It's Ron Goodell. Of course it's Ron Goodell. Boo that man! Boo that man! Is that the Pouncy twins? It looks like the Pouncy twins.
I guess we're T-minus 5 minutes, right? For the first pick.
We're here. We're at draft day.
You know,
It's been a long time from here, from the end of the Super Bowl. There was actually, you know what? I shut down my season after the Rams game. Which, I don't know what anybody says. That still goes down to I had to watch that play over and over again because I can't believe
you can't escape it. They keep showing it everywhere.
well, it's unreal how that happened. This man ran back 30 yards and said, got him. What do you mean? What do you mean?
My favorite meme was, I saw this play before and they showed it. Back.
Like, what are you doing? And he did exactly that. Like, it wasn't even like, it was just like backtracking. No, he literally turned his head, ran backwards, and then he's like, all right, this is enough. And then turned around and just tossed this up. What are we doing? What are we doing? I don't know. It's an interesting game. But it is nice to be in a draft where we're not worried about the coach. We're not worried about the quarterback. We literally can just build.
Take it away, Cam.
We picked up the 5th-year option for Darnell Wright, so we got that taken care of. Like we're really in a situation where like we can do something. We can do something here, and I'm kind of excited that I know it kind of sucks that we gotta wait, but
Well,
this is
again,
good spot.
by the way, so let me point that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Something I think the Bears, I actually see this scenario possibly happening. Maybe like a 10% thing. But I do see a scenario where the Bears do trade back. And let me tell you what doing. The New York Jets and the Arizona Cardinals at some point tonight are going to jockey for a late first round pick.
With one, number 4.
I don't think he's falling that part at 25.
I think he will.
That's the second best quarterback in this draft.
What did they say about Shadur Sanders last year?
That was obviously a misconception. Ty Simpson is not Shadur Sanders. He was coached way better. Arizona. I know. Look, first of all,
Our jaw was on the floor when he had been drafted like 8 times.
all right, look, I owe you a shot. If Ty Simpson falls past 15.
15.
15.
I'll take that.
Oh, there we go. Hey, wait, look, we already having fun on the ground. Let's
I'll take that. You think Ty Simpson's going to go with 15?
Yes. 100. Like, here's the thing.
I'll take that.
It does not matter how good the quarterback is. If they are the top of their draft, people get desperate. But GMs are fighting for their job.
But here's the thing. I really believe the two teams that need quarterback the most in Arizona and the Jets have premium draft picks that they don't want to waste on. It makes more sense to take that second round pick and move up from there. And the team that's best suited to move up are the Jets. For two specific reasons. One, they got 2 second round picks this year.
Where does the Steelers pick up? Where they at 13?
I believe I believe they're 18. I could be wrong.
All right, I'll never check that. There we go. Raiders on the clock. I don't even know why they do this clock. They just drag it out. We already know who the Raiders are going with, right?
But can I say something about Jose here?
Yeah, please.
Oh,
On the clock. Sorry.
You know what the Raiders should have done?
Hey, we needed to do a draft shot to open up the. We need to do it. Go ahead.
I follow my logic. Do you not think the Raiders would have been better served trading away that first?
No.
Hold on. Before you say that,
Okay.
let's try to remember how the Bears built their team.
I get it. All right. So wait, here's the difference. What they did in free agency and bringing in Kirk Cousins to alleviate the pressure from the rookie. Whoever the quarterback they pick right now is going to sit this season. I think, yeah, what we wanted for the draft was sure. But they got, what, 12 new players for free agency? And they keep Max Crosby. Crosby's already said, I'm going to be the mentor to him. Which he didn't agree to in Atlanta. He's agreed to it in LA.
Atlanta this way.
Not LA. I'm sorry, Vegas. Everybody gets. What I'm saying is, Mendoza going here, they put that boy in a good position because they're going to let him fit. If there's no pressure. Now, if Kirk doesn't want to stay, I still say, because of how many weapons, the offensive line help that they gave him, the wide receiver help that they gave him, I still think he'd probably be a good spot. It's better than what they put to Marcus Russell in.
I hope they at least have a conversation with them. Give us 2 first, 2 second, and a legit player.
I'm sure they did.
Just like the Bears.
Yeah, but we
By the way, here's the big reason why you do that. The class next year is significantly better. They're
They got to do another tank. You spent too much money to tank again. You spent way too much money to tank again. You can't tank again. Like, I get what you're saying, but if you're waiting till next year, why invest everything this year? You got two new offensive linemen, you got the linebackers, you got the wide receivers, you went all in with free agency this year. You can't do another tank. That's how Pete Carroll got fired.
well, Pete Carroll got fired because the quarterback he had, garbage.
I don't know why we thought Geno Smith was going to be anything in the money.
I mean, he was mediocre when he was 24. What the fuck did they think was going to happen when he was 34?
Well, they thought it was going to be a Sam Darnold thing.
Sam Darnold's not 34. Sam Darnold's 26.
Is he that young? Wait, so I'm talking something. You know what I think is going to have somewhat of a similar arc? Justin Fields. You know where he's at right now? I don't care. Hey, look, I don't care.
First of all, he's in
the best position he could possibly be. If you're under Andy Reid and you're behind,
how is he going to have
you learn how to do it. That's what they're trying to do. He sat behind him. He's sitting behind. The kid from San Francisco. And Iowa.
First of all, that kid was younger. Look, I know you're a Justin Fields user.
I should have worn my Justin Fields. This is sweetness, baby. Sweetness.
Anyways, go back to what I was trying to say. I really think someone's going to draft. I really don't know.
I don't like Alabama quarterbacks, but there's been a lot of stupid GMs in the NFL. So, I mean, like, what are we supposed to do? I don't know. Like, look, somebody really drafted Ryan Lee over Peyton Manning. Like, I don't know. Like, it just happened.
No.
I'm sorry, you're right. But still, there was a thought process there.
There were some scouts who thought Ryan Lee was
I'm sorry, our GM drafted over at home. People can be wrong.
You know what I always find funny about these drafts.
Wait. Why is he not at the draft?
So yeah, he had.
Why did he go?
He's he comes from a very religious.
Did you see who's not going to be
Like, did you see all of them wearing
Not my type of people. Not my type of people. Did you see who's not going to be at the draft day 3? Good old head coach of the New England Patriots, Mike Vrabel, because he says he needs counseling for everything that has happened with him and Diana Ossini. Oh, shocker!
Shocker.
We got it, Raiders. He's going to sit for a year.
No, I look.
That's what they had to do. That's what they had to do.
They're committed to the guy. They are placing a, they
He's a redshirt. This is a redshirt year for him.
And they're going to set up a system that works. And that's the way you kind of have to do it, right? We've talked about it before. What the Bears did to Justin Fields was a major disservice. Like, they tanked that team when he was still trying to develop. And he took his lumps, he took his steps,
And you know what's funny? Here's the thing. People, I know I'm adjusted. But even when we drafted Taylor, how many sacks did he take in the first year? 60 plus, right?
That's a celebration.
It's not just me. The Bears did him a disservice. The Bears did him a disservice. They put him in a bad position. Even Caleb, if that's Caleb in the line, Caleb Ward.
All right,
There's a happy draft day. Where's Kevin Costner when you need him?
His initial impressions of being the number one pick in this draft.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much.
So,
In the last 5
Justin
months,
Fields,
you have won the Heisman Trophy,
same thing.
a national
We got beat
championship,
down.
and now
We
you're the
never
first
covered
overall
all the
pick
time.
in
And
the
when we
NFL
did
draft.
it, there
How
was
have
no
the last
truth
5
development.
months changed you?
Last
But
time
Ken Williams was supposed to be this punchy, this like
to work through at the next level.
First year, you don't have all the time.
Last time I career.
You're going to be terrible. And that's what happened. Now, he made some flashes. He made great throws. But Justin made some great runs.
What a great organization.
But you know
What a
why he
legacy.
had to run?
There's so many great
Because you already
things
messed up his
moving
head.
forward.
His kicking
Coaches, owners,
was already messed up because you didn't protect it. He was back at Ohio State like, oh, I got like 4 seconds, 4 or 5 seconds to throw the ball. The way we protected him, was what it was a
to your point, and it's an extremely fair point. Him going to the best QB coach in the state and learning from him might even be the best.
I hope it is. Yes, he's not even 28. I believe he's 26. He's not even fine yet. If he can learn from Andy Reid, and they get in a situation to where, hey, they have the line, they have the weapon. Oh my, like, look.
27.
Here's the thing. I know Ben wouldn't have wanted him, but if Ben would have been coaching Justin early in his career, we would be talking extremely different. Like, actually, you know what funny is? You know who said it? I think it's Keyshawn Johnson. No, it was Tom Brady. Tom Brady was doing an interview.
Real quick, but
That's why. I'm telling you, I think Justin can have it. But so Tom Brady was doing an interview. And this is why I think it's critical. They only hold players accountable for their performance. They'll be holding the coaches. So look, if you have a top tier like talent, you're like, oh yeah, you have great talent. Do you ever grade the offensive coordinator on their talent? So what if you have a grade A talent, but you have a grade F coordinator? Who want to be the talent and who would be when it's the very coordinator? That dynamic doesn't get talked about enough. And that's what upsets me because we grew it from mere playing. Hey, I'm telling you, I know we've been talking about Justin, but I think it proves it. The man never lost in high school. He only lost 2 games in college, and those both were in the playoff game. Against Alabama and Clemson with no purpose. You're telling me he came to the NFL as a bust? What?
Number 16.
Where? Oh, we're not going to talk about the offensive coordinator who got bounced around year after year after that? We're not going to talk about that. No, we're going to talk about him. Okay, got it. I got it. Cool.
all right,
Where we at? We got the
draft
Jets.
actually starts right now. Let's be honest.
Yeah, this is where we get interesting.
In the 2026 NFL Draft, the New York Jets select David Bailey.
There's Bailey.
There we go.
You know, it's interesting. The Jets canceled 3 days ago an interview with him.
The top 5 in the common draft era, and boys of the Jets need it. They haven't been
Get your butt. You haven't get
last year, 30 points in the NFL, and Bailey was a base 14.5 sacks for a ferocious defense that led the Regulators to the 14th in the college football playoff, tied for the most sacks in the nation. Bailey was a consensus All-American The transfer now after graduating from Stanford. He had 8 forced fumbles over the last 2 years. 5 in 20 from Stanford. 3 this next year. He became a dominant selection of Texas.
All right, we're having technical difficulties with our producer. Just likes to walk away whenever he feels like it. What happened? We're getting feedback that we're hearing us because our producer is not paying attention. Maybe he should listen to the broadcast and tell his talent what to do. But okay, that's fine. Terrible person. Look, this is why I can't give him credit for when he does things somewhat okay.
Is that me that came here or you guys did that?
No, they said it was just both of us. Just both of us.
And being a needed catch worker in the National Football League. So what do you
I've been. I don't like him. I don't like him. I want the world to know I don't like him. Reggie Kraft, we got an edge rusher on the board.
So it was interesting. A couple of days ago, the Jets actually canceled an interview with David Bailey, and everyone thought, "Oh, they don't like him." And here they are. It was all smoke screen after.
You know what upsets me about that? That company with the interception.
So
You're talking about a team that didn't get an interception.
the Jets have another first round pick coming. Every mock I've seen has the Jets taking a quarterback with that second.
They need to.
If you believe David Bailey was the best edge rusher,
No. I think they need it. Like, here's the thing. I feel bad for what Aaron Lynn. I feel bad because he got put in a bad decision, like bad situation. Who's this? Oh, we got here. Look at that. Oh, look, we got see if you haven't come to wing nut, at least you can drink with like people that Southern girls out. Having a good time. Anyway, that's good. So, look, I hope the Jets can figure it out. My problem with the Jets are who's their quarterback? Geno Smith. What are we doing? I don't understand.
by the way,
Well, thank you very much, David Bailey is a New York
the guy that finished the point that was made up earlier. I think their draft pick is ideal target for one of those teams to kind of jump up into the late first round.
Who's that? Who's the Jets?
So the Jets are jumping up to 21st.
Okay.
So remember, there is that benefit of drafting a quarterback in the first round. Like the Bears are going to have a big benefit. That is their option.
We just took it for Darnell Wright. We got Caleb in another 2 years. We have to make it
Right now, the schedule is going to be
Of course, but look, you know the one thing. Like, a lot of people like talk about Ryan Poles. He is, I believe, he's really good at his job. And because you know what they're doing is the reason why they're kind of like making a step back on grades and everything is because they're preparing for that big time. Because they don't want to get in that field. That's what they're doing.
I'm on record saying I believe the offseason. Now,
What?
the offseason now, some of it was not Ryan Poles' fault. He did not think this 26-year-old Pro Bowl center was going to retire out of the clear blue sky.
This is going. This
This is going to be an interesting thing because obviously there was right here there were a lot of these guys are looking to trade back a little bit.
Yeah. But no, they have a big piece. Like, this is a big.
Well, I said Reese, the edge rusher from Ohio State.
Oh wait, but hey, they got love on the screen. They got love on the screen.
Wow, that was
They got love on the screen. Hey, look, y'all know I'm a Notre Dame fan. I love Jeremiah Love. Like the way he breaks tackles, the way he runs. That's Adrian Peterson without the football.
Is that really? Are they really?
Oh my God! I wouldn't be surprised. Like he's that legit of a talent. Now the running back position has hit the value of the year. So when you can find one that's like above the tier, that's huge. That's huge. I love it. I love
They
it.
did have running back problem.
They did. So because Connor was injured, and then
Their backup guy is hurt. The backup guy is hurt.
What do we have? What do we have? Come on, you bum Roger Goodell. Nobody likes it. Jeremiah Love, say the name.
Jeremiah.
Oh, there we go. The pride of Notre Dame. The pride of Notre Dame. Let's go. Fighting Irish, baby. That's a good one.
No, I love it. If you sit there and you think about it, all these teams are drafting top 5. They don't have one ball. But arguably, the biggest goal Arizona has.
The top running back in the nation.
We got some technical difficulties. We're going to have them all night. Apparently, we're going to have them all night. Because our producer is not paying attention. So we're going to have them all night.
Do you know who the #1 tight end last year was?
For the NFL? Was it Joseph Logan, right? No, who was it? Tight end? Oh, yeah.
With less than mediocre QB play.
Look at that. Do you see that? Do you see that stat? That's what I was saying. That is Adrian Peterson without the public. That man is a beast. Jeremiah Love is a tier above the rest. At some point, like, I get it. The league has tried to devalue this. When you have elite talent, you have to get them. It was the same thing. We're in Dallas, I'm going to talk about 2015. Jerry Jones needed a quarterback. You pick a number 4. So what they do? Ezekiel Elliott was too good to pass on. He was just too good to pass on. That's Jeremiah Love.
So here's my next question. Who's going to be there?
That's going to be the problem. I don't even know who they have over there.
Right now, Florida has the starting quarterback, Jacoby Brissett.
Oh, my God.
He's actually one of the best backups.
You know, I was about to say,
They got some credit.
I had him on my fantasy, and when he came in, I'm not gonna look at these highlights of Jeremiah Love is an insane running. Like, again, I'm a Notre Dame fan. I watched him game. The way he breaks tackles is so good. Like, it's rushing over.
You know what's interesting is Arizona's another team that secured a lot of premium talent positions, right? You got Martin Harrison Jr.
Yes.
You got McBride, who's the best tight end in the game.
100%.
Pro Bowl alternate last year.
This run. Oh, my God. This run. Look at this. That is a touchdown.
They had a Pro Bowl alternate left tackle with Harrison Johnson. And now they've secured locking down running back number 1. Now, what do they do in the quarterback position? Right?
I mean, if you build it around,
Let me ask you a
run.
question. Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Because like I told you, one of the little mini projections is the Bears are going to trade back. And I actually predict the Jets are going to be now. Okay, this is like one of those 20%, right? If the Jets are able to I'm not saying they're not making a mistake. I'm just saying that's what there's a lot that can go in that direction.
I mean,
If you're the
it's just a
Cardinals,
blessing, you know. I feel really honored
who's
to,
your best pivot opportunity?
here.
The third best quarterback in the mediocre.
I think it goes back to your point. It opens up to Tyson. Yeah, I think it opens up that point. Why not?
Why not?
If they make it out of this draft without a quarterback, I don't see why Tyson Major can't be on their radar.
Like, throw Tyson Major. Let him sink or swim. It's a really good setup. Tyson
Really
Major
good setup.
will have a better setup than Justin Fields. It's not even close.
You got your premier wideout. You got a premier tight end. You have.
You know,
I think it works. I think it works.
I think it works. It would be extremely intriguing for the
I think it works. I'm good with it. Like, look, the only issue I would have with that is it would be for a quick for next year. I want them to make a move now. I want them to like realize where they're at. I want them to make a move now. That's what I want. That's what I want. Titans pick it. What is like Rick Brown is going? Like, all right, Titans. What do they need? Where are they at? Like, what are we? Do we know anything? Because I thought they were going to go Jeremiah Love, but
There are a lot of people that thought that.
yeah. So where are they at? Maybe one of the defensive ends pair them up with Jefferson. Oh, that might be a good one.
Restart study style.
Yeah, I think so.
What's interesting is, I think the Giants might have saved themselves here because I think they really wanted study styles.
Yeah. I think they want both. Like I said, I think they want Caleb Downs and Sonny Starr. I think that's what they want. I don't know. Look, boo that man. Boo!
Tennessee Titans select Darnell State. What the thing?
Wait, what? Wait, what? What are we doing?
So the first,
What are we doing?
the first upset of the upset so far.
Who is that?
Well, he was the number one wide receiver.
I'm being facetious right now. Like, what are we doing here?
Something to think about. There's a lot of rumors that the Giants, what they really want to do is spend one of these draft picks on an offensive player. Because remember, the Titans have Cam Ward, the first pick of the draft last year.
What position? What do they need? What do the Giants need? You got your wide out. You got your tight end. You got your quarterback. What are you going at? What are you going at?
They need the Giants need their linebacker core.
But they brought in the Baltimore linebacker.
They brought it.
I mean, it worked for a little bit.
But that's why I'm saying Sonny Styles would look really nice. It's a slight upset here.
A little bit.
I mean, again, Tennessee was probably on the thought process to be our rookie quarterback. And the thing is, I read that the tight position was the most likely to trade out of the top five. Because what they really wanted to do was grab an offensive tackle. But there's no offensive tackle who's worth the top five pick.
No. But you know what's interesting about this draft? Almost a lot that's pretty deep. Like deep in the later round. In the later round, you can find value.
I'm gonna say right now, something like 6 or 7 offensive tackles.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Similar to last year. There's no one who's like top 5 value, but there's a bunch.
The Giants pick is in. Like these people know where they're at.
I'll tell you right now, I think it's I really think I know they.
I don't disagree. Well, it's either an or I think it's one of those. Caleb Downs had a more productive like, please. But Sunny South had that.
According to PFF, they lived
I
down.
know you love those PFS stats.
You know, there is belief based on you know your own. It is statistical analysis absolutely biased.
So why do you think Sunny South is?
You remember
What is he wearing? Is he wearing a tank top with a suit jacket? I hate this. I hate this generation. You're wearing a white beater with a suit jacket.
with a chain that probably worth more than.
Oh my God, I hate this generation. Y'all are. Oh.
Well, that is what this night is about. It is about the face and portrait of every
They do it. Signing something, right?
They're signing their rookie card. Yeah. You gotta say
We're up the big line. Here we go.
that's what I'm saying. Like we're going. We're flying through this.
Well, like I said,
Oh, they're gonna force a commercial break on it, even though the pick is in. What are we doing? See, this is why. This is the greed of the NFL. You have the pick in, but you're gonna force a camera break.
once upon a time they used to do this thing on a phone teleconference.
Not real.
Like, this wasn't televised. This was just like 30 teams listening to static.
Absolutely insanity. Look, this is probably going to be our longest draft show because look, we got to wait till 25.
I believe we got the 20 last year.
Did we? I don't know. How sober was I in that?
Yeah, true. But I believe we were trying to wait out Shedeur Sanders.
Yeah, we wanted to see. Yeah, you know, you're right.
When Pittsburgh getting selected, we're like, this is bananas.
What happened? I was just like, the fact that he went in the 5th round is absolutely insane. I'm just sitting there like, now, granted,
And you know what Cleveland is thinking of doing at quarterback now?
they're about to bring Deshaun's back out.
They're going to get the shot.
What's happening right now? Like,
You know, their thought process, we got to pay this asshole anyway. Might as well see what it can do. But I don't know. Cleveland is a hot mess.
Well, we got a commercial break. I want to get your thoughts on the whole Mike Vrabel situation.
You know what's sad about the situation?
Talk to me.
It reminds me of what happened with Tiger Woods when he got caught. Like all of a sudden, he's a problem. It's a kind of moral thing. I mean, why can't we just be real for a few minutes and accept the fact that.
Hold on. Wait. I have a notification. We got our first trade in the draft.
Oh, really?
What does that say? What is it? Hold on. We got our first trade. Give me a second.
It's a 6-pick.
It's for the 6th pick. We got our first trade.
Will it be the Cowboys?
The Chiefs.
The Chiefs moved up.
The Chiefs moved up to number 6. They're on the clock.
Well, okay. So,
Well, no, I'm saying after the Giants. I'm sorry.
Your head.
I'm getting checked. Anyway, Cleveland trades to Kansas City. What do they need?
Why? It is Kansas City.
Kansas City's all in. After they got the running back, they're all in.
But you know what's interesting was every mock I saw, a lot of mocks I saw.
Welcome back to Pittsburgh, the National Football League draft. The New York Giants selection is at the 5. And here comes the commissioner.
It's always fun when we're live, boys. Like this one happens.
Oh my God, this thing has been in now for like 3 minutes.
Look, this is the greed of the NFL. I just let you know that this is what happened. What we got? Oh, we got the extra people select. I feel like it's Sonny Styles or Caleb Downs. I feel like this is where we're at.
I think it's Sonny Styles. I mean, again, he took the combine by storm.
Yeah.
We mentioned it a little bit earlier. A perfect 10 score on his opponent. The list of, I'm telling you right now, I showed you the list. There's a lot of Hall of Famers. Right. I mean, it's not guaranteed. There's a bunch of busts too, but you know, it's a pretty good indicator that it's someone you could attest to.
Can we believe Kansas City is all in this, right? Y'all understand that, right?
What are they?
I think they're fixing that defense. Like they have the offense. What are they going on?
It's the other way around. The defense is carrying that team. Now, every mock I saw at Kansas City taking offense.
There might be.
What offensive tackle?
Wait, what?
They went with our Bill Reed.
Okay, all right.
No, that makes sense.
That's what's supposed to. You think so? Who's the next wideout?
So the next wideout is Tyson from Arizona.
Okay. Wait, who's the kid from LSU that had like a bad interview draft? You know what I'm talking about? Like they got it.
He was a quarterback.
Oh, he was the corner. Okay, all right. Maybe I know he dropped because of his nonchalant attitude. Yeah.
So now they move down to their fantasy budget.
No, they were there for that. They didn't make the playoffs. They didn't make the playoffs. Yeah, remember. Yeah. I want to know what that trade is.
I wonder if they moved up or down.
What?
If they moved up or down. Now, personally, I think Kansas City should have been drafted. One of the reasons that team started going the wrong direction is they traded away.
They get the 974
Jesus Christ. They up. Wait a minute. That guarantee they're all in. They don't care nothing about this right now. You gave up 3 picks to go up 3 spots. Oh my! What do we got here, boys? What do we got? I think, like I said, I predicted there was going to be a lot of trades. And you know what? And another interesting thing we're going to see, there's going to be a lot of those trades this year where somebody gives a second-round pick, and then next year's first-round pick. Because remember I said, next year's draft class is significantly better than this. Oh, 100%. I don't disagree with you.
So there's going to be some forward-thinking teams that are like, I could punt, still get a guy in the same neighborhood, and get another bite at the apple at a much better draft class. Yeah.
So Nick, what do you think the Bears are going to do? We got some time. We got a lot of time.
So here's where all the different types that they have in the right now for linebackers. I think they also need secondary because the secondary really isn't.
What is the Lions share with you about how they plan to utilize you over the weekend?
Yeah,
Let's be honest. Let's be honest.
Brisk's gone now. One of the things I told you,
Let's be honest. We're not drafting depth in the first round. There's no depth.
so that's why I think I said obviously the one position where you can arguably say
Well,
there's a
thank you,
big
sir.
black hole.
Stretches are now New York bound. David Bailey and the Jets.
Dylan's team,
The Giants. Number 6. We have the
if he
Chiefs.
is there,
The Chiefs of New York.
I sincerely believe the Bears run. Well, I think the most likely scenario is actually right back.
This the most insane shit. 3 picks. These crap. They can't feel good about this. As a Chiefs fan, we're in a Chiefs bar. I need a Chiefs fan. They can't feel good about that. You got rid of 3 picks above 3 spots. That doesn't seem logical to me.
Spots.
I mean, honestly, the only
All right, hey, look.
I would not be
It
shocked.
better be Sunny Style.
I would be shocked if it's the wide receiver.
We're going with.
Kansas City Chiefs like Mansour Delaney. He's at the back.
What? What? You gave up 3 picks? 3 picks? That's not a good pick. That's not a good pick. Straight up. No. Hey, look, they're saying they didn't give up much. They gave up a lot for that. That's not a, I don't, Chiefs fans.
There is not one mock draft I saw where he went before pick 9. Not 0. Why did they trade up for it? This is no. Yeah, I understand why they wanted to go quarterback. Don't get me wrong. It's fine. Because that's how
But
they
he's still there at 9. He's still there at 9. I want to know who convinced the GM to say, hey,
that Washington was going to take a quarterback. I'm sorry. It's sorry.
that's horrible. That's bad. That's almost as bad as the Penix trade up.
Well, it wasn't a trade off. It was just their pick.
Was it? Oh, it wasn't. Was it? You're right. That's you. So then this is worse. This is worse. I'm glad for you, boy. Hey, good job. You hit the bank. But the Chiefs, like, who thought that was a good idea? Yeah, for the first, at least for the first month. For the first month, he is.
Is he really?
Yeah, oh, actually, not gonna be ready. And wait, Andy Reid already came out and said we feel comfortable with Justin. I'm telling you, Justin Fields is about to have a Sam Darnold moment.
Was Matt Nagy with Matt Nagy? Yeah.
Matt Nagy was with Justin for a year. But Matt Nagy is not in Kansas City. He's in New York. He's in New York. Yes, he's the offensive coordinator for the New York Giants. Yeah. That's who's supposed to be.
Right. But then they went
I'm going to say, wow, this is crazy. It's straight up to get to them. What did they tell you about why you were so important to them?
So really just went out there and you know, they weren't really only too much in
At what point?
this year.
This year, yes. No, he was offensive coordinator. He was OC. And then he left the team, and John Harbaugh picked him up as OC now.
That's right, because Harbaugh is
So, yeah, after the Bears head coach did, he went to Kansas City again for 3 years.
Yes. And now he's with New York.
And now he's the offensive coordinator.
So he has Jackson Dart and all that. Now, the only reason I'm okay with it because John Harbaugh is a hell of a coach. He's a hell of a coach. But You traded up, you gave away 3 picks, 3 spots for a quarterback that wasn't going to be gone.
I mean, Washington right now is sitting on arguably the second and third.
I think they go defensively.
The top 2 rated. Earlier, the top 2 rated players for the NFL are still on the board.
Yeah. You got to go defensive end here. Look, is there a world where we trade up and we get a blue chip like Caleb Downs?
Don't get me wrong, that'd be interesting.
Well, okay, so we were just talking about this award.
Okay.
I love that and Johnson, they're putting their heads together.
Yes.
Because the draft that they did last year was fucking phenomenal.
Wait. I think people fail to realize a lot of Ryan Colts drafts are pretty good.
They have to. Yes.
The problem is coaching has not developed this talent the way it's supposed to be. But Ryan is good at what he does.
Let me agree with you with a stipulation.
Okay.
Ryan Poles has made more draft selections in the last 3 years than the Bears made the previous.
Really?
Now, think about what that really means.
Ryan Pace was all over the place.
Remember, he destroyed a lot of the draft capital with our trade for Mac, right? And,
But let's be honest. Hold on.
Sonny Stein.
Look, what I say. That's what they have to.
This is the first time that Ohio State has had 3 selected in the first 7 overall. Sonny Stars, who was he talking about earlier, played safety.
Okay, but they brought in a teammate.
7 sacks.
Okay, and then Chris on the bar.
Hold on.
Wait, how many?
You spent all that time saying you're
I don't agree with that because he created the best defense in the league. He created the best defense in the league.
creating but that's not showcasing it.
I don't even agree with that because like our offense was average.
Okay, did we win football games?
The kicker. We went 12-4. We went 12-4. We went to deep. If it wasn't for Cody Parkey Bull, we're now in the NFC Championship game. I'm sorry, number 1 defense in the league. Leonard Floyd was actually balling.
Let me say this. You're getting now, you're getting younger, right?
Yeah.
You're obviously that's what you needed to do. You needed to have coaching, and you needed to have depth, and you need to have young and get younger. So
This picture going fast.
so that way you can develop these guys. And then, like, Caleb Williams went out. Showcasing right now, and he's got the fucking coach to develop him into a star player.
I don't disagree.
Look at Mahomes. Mahomes had Andy Reid.
I don't disagree with you. What I'm saying is Ryan Pace, as much as he is, he still hit on a lot. Danny Trevathan, the team hit. Chris off the bar. Wait. Who's the safety that flips into the back? Who's the safety that he drafted? The hard-hitting safety. He went to the Packers after. Hey, he was a Pro Bowl player. He was a Pro Bowl safety. And then you had Khalil Mack. And then Leonard Floyd in that season was elite.
play
Suddenly
because
saw
they
him
couldn't.
smile when
They
he looked
couldn't
back to
decide
the
because they didn't have the
I get he didn't handle the cap space right, but he understood the valuation for it. But he evaluated properly.
Yeah, but as a GM, isn't that is the draft properly as well as have the cap space to
Look,
go out?
we even see with Ryan Poole. He's now having to learn from his mistakes from before. So everybody runs into it. Gary Angelo, right? So look, like probably Gary Angelo is what we consider as one of the great Bears teams.
Yes.
In 2002, he made the same mistakes as what we are seeing out of Pace and Poole. Eventually, they continued to give him another chance. And then what you start getting on Alex Brown, Mike Brown. You start seeing this. Yeah. So it's just happened. Like you gotta give them time to develop. Just the same way they gotta give the players time to develop. And I think Ryan Poole, if we would have gave now Ryan Pace, there was also a lot of pressure. Yeah,
From the old, or what's his name?
Did develop? No, what's it called? Ted Phillips. It's Ted Phillips, the president. Right now. No. Pace. Well, Pace is the yes. You're talking about Poole. Oh yeah. Kevin McCa- Kevin Ward. Yeah, Kevin Ward.
Pace or Warren and Poles,
And I honestly don't think Warren has anything to do with football operations. I don't think he has anything.
I think he's got some skill because he's always in the locker room after every game.
That's not a marketing. Like, here's the thing. Kevin was hired solely to circumvent the stadium production. I don't think he touches the football operation. I don't think he has any say, or actually, I think he's choosing not to have say.
I don't think he had any say.
I don't think he had any influence. I think he signed off on it, but I don't think he was like opposed to it either. I don't think he was like, oh, for this to make this work, you need to go get Ben Johnson. I think Brian Poles already knew who his next coach needed to be. I don't think Kevin Warren had any like influence on that. Everybody knew we needed a top tier head coach.
So I'm going to say this.
Okay.
The city of Chicago, they've been waiting for the Bears to get. They have been waiting
100%.
for years.
100%.
That city comes to the World Series in 2016. Comes to the 2013.
Yeah.
And obviously before that was the
But the Pope was at the game. Just let y'all know.
So the thing is, that's waiting for teams and organizations.
The good thing is we were almost there last year. We were there. Like we
were literally one bad throw.
I don't even think it was a bad throw. DJ gave up on that play. Tell me different. DJ gave up on that play.
And he didn't want to stay.
And now where he's at. Go your ass over to the east. Go to the east side. I don't care. It is what it is. Look, Caleb down. So I really think we're about to get in a position where Ruben Bain is dropped because of that accident that he had. I think we're going to get the shot and trade it up. So we always have a bet every year. We have like this sleeper draft, and like if it hits, it's 3 shots. Our sleeper draft, at least mine was, Ruben Bain, and it's still alive. So if that happens, actually we have 2 bets this time. So we have the Ruben Bain, and then the Ty Simpson. I said Ty Simpson goes before 15. That's what I said.
I said absolutely not.
I'm gonna go. Okay. Can I get my?
Yeah, absolutely. We got a lot of time to kill. We got.
I'm gonna say this. Ty Simpson probably doesn't get drafted.
I believe that more than I'm not seriously. I think it's
That's a good thing.
yeah.
They need to build around.
This is shock.
Well, there you go.
Remember, their number one wide receiver is been hurt.
You know what the point is? It's something to.
I'm gonna take a break.
No. I said my break. You're good. So I actually agree with you. Ty Simpson not going in the first round is far more likely than him going top 15. I think that's a gimme. I think some of the defensive stuff on the back of the first round, really because there's an advantage having drafted a quarterback in the first round. Jets and Arizona. He wasn't worth the second and third pick of the draft. I mean, right now, honestly, my favorite draft pick so far, when you think about it, has to be Arizona getting Love. Think about it. Any quarterback they can get, he's going to have a really good system set up for him, right? He's going to have a top-tier wide receiver, a top-tier tight end, a top-tier left tackle, and a top-tier running back. All the support you need. I mean, you know, it is a system that has been well built for if they sit there and decide they would go, I'm going to trade my number 5, get like 27, 25, whatever. Grab, I actually think that's actually not bad.
He was in
I don't know what you do. He is the Two years ago, we had 6 quarterbacks in the top 12. So they're saying, no. Oh, man. No, he is. Now, the better question is, if he was in the same draft class as 2 years ago, where would he go? He probably wouldn't be drafted in the first 5 rounds. But like well, I have a big bias against Alabama QBs because they just have so much talent surrounding them. You really don't know what you're getting. It's been proven year after year after year. I mean, they have got good, legitimate quality QBs.
Seeing we saw you overcome the emotions, you're making you walk. What were you thinking in this moment? What do you think he goes out there and may deal with a birthday injury, just the things that you handle about perseverance?
The Lord said it's going to be wrong. You have to persevere. You need to keep going.
We're on Mac Jones.
But as you were pointing out, the number of times over the last year or so, we must have
Little is what changes right now because I think they wanted to draft the offensive lineman. They still get the offensive lineman on their pick, and they get a couple extra drafts. Obviously, they got Let's try the last year.
probably the highest overall draft class. No, the entire draft class.
I've not seen any offensive line go off the board.
The Chicago Bears had the highest PFF score in the first round, the highest PFF score in the second round, the highest PFF score in the seventh.
In the 2026 NFL Draft, the Cleveland Browns select Spencer Toronto, Tackle, Utah.
And, you know, I mean, again, that's a good thing for them. They needed an offensive player.
And there it is, the first offensive lineman off the board in this class.
I mean, the Chiefs have literally made the biggest football. I don't know, look, I understand you're wrapping it up. Here's the thing. If you're going to trade your Pro Bowl quarterback for the 28th pick, why are you waiting for the 6th to get a replacement? Wow, the Giants ran to the podium. Ran to the podium. I wonder if they got their wish and Caleb Downs is up the board right now. I mean, for all the noise, Dallas saying we're gonna make a move right now.
Jerry doesn't look anything. Jerry doesn't look I'm telling you, he's gonna be on
Interesting.
Offensive tackle.
Oh, look, they're looking at this. They were going to spend one of these picks. Another offensive tackle.
Oh no, the backup for Jordan Love, the old Packers.
Malik Willis.
You don't think Miami needs
Well, what's funny is Miami.
They're going. They gave a lot of money to that boy. Malik Willis is Oh wait! Oh no! Oh no!
Wait a second. Well, hold on. Look at this. It was not the 12th pick. If this stands right, it was the 20th pick that they just jumped up.
Oh yeah, no, it is.
Oh wait! Oh what? Caleb Downs and go. Oh, this is that.
Listen, if it's Caleb Downs, give him some credit. It's not bad. You know what's funny? I think it's not any more than what the gifted Cleveland. I can't believe it. It almost is. Oh, no, that's that was the Cleveland trade.
Right.
They got the guy they wanted.
And then they also got 2 free picks.
So that's how you build. It was like what I was saying. The Bears had the highest defense score in the draft. Cleveland had the second. He had a really good rookie class.
All right.
So yeah, Caleb Downs goes here.
I think it has to. I think they
Oh,
can
wait.
still.
No, they only so they're still picking at 20.
Oh, so they just swapped the pick?
No, they moved up from.
No, they swapped.
Oh, okay. So that
What did they give him?
It was incorrect. They must have given him like a 4th or 5th
You
round.
have an ode to American Samoa on your jacket.
But why though? Like for what? What did they really think Miami was gonna like?
If they believe that there's a gap between. Now again, I think it's Downs. We don't know what it is yet. If it's Downs, if they believe there's a gap between Downs and the next person on their list, it's worth the 4th round pick.
All right. Well, the bigger
Because I'll tell you right now, if someone brought them and sniped them, like, you know, they were like,
No, wait. So if you're the Chicago Bears, do you think Ruben Bay is still there?
Cowboys get the 11th, Cowboys get the 12th, or 177.
Oh, they gave him.
177 is like the 4th round.
No, let's set it. All right, you're the Chicago Bears. 13, 14 comes around. Give us our pick. Give our pick up, and then what? Give them 3rd rounders. If we got 2 second rounders, and then get Ruben Bay. Why not?
Is Bain the guy you just like in love with?
You got just want my shot.
Here's my said, Ty Simpson doesn't go in the first round.
Oh yeah, you're gone, by the way. There's no way.
He doesn't go in the first round.
And I still get my Ruben Bay though.
I guess your best chance is the Rams.
I think the Bears either stay where they're at, or they're going to trade up.
There's no way the Bears stay where they're at. I guarantee that. They're not staying where they're at.
I think they will.
I'm telling you right now, Cole has done a lot of trading back. He hasn't done very much trading.
I think
He's
they
a trade back guy.
either trades back or they trade. If they
If they
trade
can
up,
get
There's a
Ruben
reason.
Bay,
There's a reason they accumulate so many draft picks. Because he keeps trading that back. You know, I mean, last year we had 3 second round picks. We didn't start with 3 second round picks.
I'm just saying, people.
Although, you know, I guess the pass rusher is obviously the biggest need of talent. So I guess it wouldn't be shocking if
my buddy goes, and the Dallas Cowboys select Carson Beck.
That'd be a fun one.
It's got to be.
I feel like an ass.
But the Cowboys, as we know, Jones,
What you say? How about them Cowboys?
the Dallas Cowboys select.
I feel like the draft is starting to slow down again.
It's getting there.
I mean, like, it was like bang, 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 bang. And then,
It's like, all right, let's take a little time here. Let's take
yeah,
a
we
little
gotta make this a 3-hour program minimum.
I get it.
Once upon a time, the first round used to take like 12 hours. Like, that's not a joke. They had 15 minutes of it. They used every second of it.
It's just ridiculous.
They trying to sell something.
It's all a show.
They trying to sell something.
But they wanted to stay, listen, they wanted to make this on TV friendly. And look, they've gone a long way. They're supposed to be very TV friendly. I'm sorry. I tell everybody, I like the draft better than the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl, the game between two teams. It's the game.
Everybody,
mean, depends on who they got, of course. But,
I mean, that's still a lot of picks to go up one spot. Like one spot, like you're flipping picks. That's a lot. That's a lot.
that's why it has to be out. Because why would you move up for? Like one of the things that you talked about with me, one pick, you know, is I knew it was going to slide because the net rules weren't there.
Nail him down. There it is. Cowboys.
Terry Jones and made a good pick.
Yeah, they did it. They went and got their man. 100%.
This guy is the number one prospect.
They went and got their man. They went and got their man.
He should not have been available. It's interesting because this is arguably the best safety class in 10 years.
Not a single one.
Well, you know, safety is always kind of like it's kind of like the guard position. Really like guard, receivers.
Oh, and the pleasure for the Bears. Oh, Bears.
Super Bowl or bust. But hey, as long as we beat Green Bay, I don't care.
I wonder what Miami does here because here's the thing. Miami right now, the record for most dead cats.
I sense it. Ty Simpson, man. Ty Simpson. Let's do it. Watch party. How many Cowboys? They got that man. They got that man.
I mean, like I said, this goes a long way towards improving.
No, it was an even.
If they can figure out a way to snag the pass rusher with that 20th pick, 11th
Good for him. Good for him.
Where he comes from, I mean, what
are you doing, little one?
I don't know how to say it. He was in Sunny Law, he could have run this fucking down. He could have run there from day one.
It makes you wonder, like, what was. I mean, I understand money is money, and really goes got a bag. That poor boy is going to be killed. It's going to be
Oh, 100%. Everybody's been gunning to be in the top five.
He had 2 good games, you know, in the backup last year, but you know, Green Bay was a legitimate organization. Good offensive line.
Dolphins pick is in. The Dolphins pick is in. Hey, look. I said,
So, as you know, they got rid of both their starting wide receivers.
I know Tyreek's gone.
And the wide receiver that was traded to Denver.
Oh, yeah. That's no fun.
I do. One wide receiver that got a lot of coming into the draft was
Yeah. Did he have a bad interview, though?
I mean, he was climbing the process. Look at it. 12% chance available of the 11th. Wow. No, that's, I mean, he got out there. Denver did the right thing. I mean, Dallas did the right thing.
That's good. How about them Cowboys? Where's Bill Clinton? You see that video? Jerry Jones falling down the stairs to get to Bill Clinton. Did you see that? That's hilarious. Apparently, we're trying to get a special guest. Somebody's trying to be a special guest, and I don't know.
Well, now we're in the part of the draft where the premium difference.
We still got a couple.
Well, I mean, look,
Ruben back. Don't you take away my Ruben back.
again, I am not shocked he hasn't been picked. You know, because
I think we have a chance.
no,
Let's see what we got. Ty Simpson. All right. I guess
that's a
that's
fair
fine.
pick.
Yeah.
It was interesting. I actually saw a mock draft with the Bears selecting him.
Really.
Think about it.
But I didn't see that because there was a bunch of run at offensive linemen.
Well, yeah, now it's obvious. But there was a thought process that if a legitimate left tackle got then it wouldn't be a horrible draft pick. Because like you're supporting your QB. It's slow our second round of last year. I mean, there's nothing
But I mean, Field played very well last year too. You remember, Field played half the season before Ozzie even came in.
Look at really tackle. I mean, usually highly so you could have made a really strong argument. Proctor getting there at 25 not going to be which would have been a lot of the other guys weren't there either.
Well, I mean, look, anytime you have like strong success from the quarterback and they have time to throw, you can typically point to where the it factor came from having that time.
And don't forget, we took a hit in the center position.
We did.
So, improving the left tackle position kind of balance it out a little bit. It's not a horrible idea.
It just sucks because, like, right now he's going to a position. He's going in a situation where I don't think it's going to be a hard road. The Dolphins are on a rebuild, like a full-on rebuild. Like, I feel bad for the kid. I feel bad for the kid.
Going to get literally.
Yeah, it's like that.
Yeah, no pass catchers. Okay, they got it off of the line. He had no left tackle. He had nothing.
Good for him. And I mean, good for him. Like, you gotta love when they get the opportunity. Like, that's the big thing. That's the big thing.
So we're up to Big 13. We're moving.
We're moving. We're definitely moving. But the Rams pick is in. All right, so obviously they're not going wide out.
Ironically, I saw a lot of mocks that had Tyson going.
Oh, because they think. Well, that would make the most sense. That would make the most sense.
Look, the Rams are all in. Right? They have a 39-year-old quarterback.
They have to keep it going.
Who's the guy who's going to
Exactly.
bring them up? One interesting name I saw here, Sadiq, the top top tight end.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, look at the last 3 years. The top tight end drafted performed.
Yeah. The tight end is a unique position.
It used to be. It used to be. It's actually one of the most difficult positions. But now, like 3 years in a row, we've had the first time off the board and become extremely productive.
Right. Well, and again, it's because they're using the tight ends how they use them in college. They're not using them as like, oh, these receiving tight ends coming in. No, now you're going to be blocking tight end. No, they're using them as like this.
What is this? What is this? Why are they showing him?
Who's that?
Why are they showing him? Stop it. Stop it, go.
We got it, baby. We got it, baby. We got it. I got my shot.
All right. Is that official?
Boys and girls, hey, this is about to be fun. This is about to be fun. Ow! We've done a lot of bets on this show. We've done a lot of bets on this show. And none of them hit. Oh,
I mean, that would be an upset.
oh, it absolutely would.
Because again, we just talked about it. The Rams are all in.
Yeah.
They just traded traded away a first round pick for the quarterback.
And I think they're trying to be all in for the next year, 10 years. Who's like you just said? Who's after Matt? Who's after him? The thing is, why not let the kids fit? And now you have the premier for the next several years. Sean McVay's the one who can produce.
Look, if you believe in him, that's fine. I just everything that I've read and seen about him, he's not a premier quarterback now.
Then he's a project. Let him learn.
But then why not wait till next year when several quarterbacks?
You may not. Here's the thing: we got to remember, Matt Stafford almost retired this year. So if he's already contemplating leaving the game, if you wait till next year, you won't have that cushion. Why not get his replacement now? Let him play out his last, set him on his last hurrah, and now you got your premier. Sean McVay can teach him. Matt Stafford can teach him because Matt Stafford doesn't hear anymore. Matt Stafford has solidified his whole thing. Done.
He got his brand, he got his money.
It's done. He's a Hall of Fame quarterback. All right, I can teach a young kid for a year and still make my money. Guess what? He's still making $30 million.
Okay, we don't know.
Just get ready. Just get ready. Just get ready. I love it. I love football. It's a great time. It's a great time. Now look, Dallas still got another pick coming up. Look at this. We got Baltimore next. Who's Baltimore going out?
It's interesting. They consider it the most safe automatic selection in the first round. The top guard is from Washington.
Yeah.
Remember, they just lost their 10th.
So wait, do you think the Raiders will deal Max Crosby in this draft right now?
You've got a 9-0 chance. I mean, obviously, they want 2 first-round picks. They're not going to get it.
No, they're definitely not getting it now.
But one of the rumors I did see was, three-way
We didn't know it was they picked 31st. Is that what they were?
See, and you got to think that there's just not going to be any premier wide receiver talent.
Not in the first round. You don't need it in the first round. Look how they're showing. Look how they're showing on the screen. Look how they're showing on the screen.
I do not see.
Come on, baby. Come on, LA. Save me, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Save me, LA. Let's go. Save me. Save me. Let's throw a Hail Mary.
The Las Vegas Rams select 5, 6.
Let's go. Let's go. Yes. 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 Yes.
Well done, sir. Well done.
Let's go.
Wow.
That's what you call. That's what you call a Hail Mary, baby. That's a Hail Mary bet. That's a Hail Mary bet. Hey, I said Ty Simpson doesn't go past 15. He's like, I'll take that. Where's Nick at? Nick, what you say? What you say? He's going to do a Vegas ball.
You know what's interesting? Think about this guy. What does Arizona the Jets do? Because, you had to think one of them wanted to grab that dude. Now, neither of them can grab him. So what's the backup plan?
This is a pure definition of the rich get richer. Because you have Matthew Stafford for one more year. You teach that boy, you let him sit. You don't have anything worse. Let him sit. And you have one of the greatest offensive linemen teaching him. The rich get richer. This was the perfect time to draft their replacement. Matthew Stafford was going to retire this year. I guarantee you, Sean McVay pulled that motherfucker in the room and was like, hey,
Give me one more year.
one more year. Just give me one. I promise you. Walk away after this. This is their contingency. Good job. Good job. Good job, LA. You did it perfectly. You orchestrated perfectly.
Absolutely.
Orchestrated perfectly. That's what you did. You can teach that boy. You ain't got nothing to worry about. You can teach that boy.
And now you need to learn that one of the very good to do. And you showed how I would do it. The 15 not controlling. I don't think the track record for that is trying to put too many. And you don't talk, man, think about it. How is this work around this year? That's what I think is the best team in football.
This ultimately, like I always say, we have our fun best, whatever. It doesn't matter. But this really is the perfect scenario. So they trade away with a pick to get the quarterback, right? From Kansas City. You needed that. Now, you don't even have a gap time in your quarterback situation. You're not looking at next year looking for a quarterback, especially when you believe you're probably not going to be picking high. You have to figure out your replacement here. There you go. Red shirt year.
Now you're gonna play an offense.
And now the dynasty continues. That's like, this is Sean McVay did this perfect. You can tell Sean McVay is controlling these reps. I don't even know who the GM is in LA, but I can tell you Sean McVay is controlling all of it.
The Rams have actually a very young team, despite.
Yes. Oh, 100%. 100%.
So it's a very fascinating. You can't really believe it's happening. And look, and think about it this way. How jealous are all the Pittsburgh Steelers fans?
100%.
Because they've got Hall of Fame QB who isn't even bothering committing right now.
And doesn't want to teach somebody.
Doesn't want to teach anybody. And they have no backup plan. So they're sitting there. I think they pick 18.
The Rams did it perfect. They lined this perfectly, and that's good for them. Good for them. Like, I mean, like, what do you say? Sean McVay really is ahead of his curve. He really is. What do we got, Ravens?
This was
It, yeah.
for a very long
Yeah,
time.
this one move.
I had not seen a mock draft.
All right. We're at 15. You think 10 spots? Give them our third round. Look, the pick is already in their mind. But I mean, look,
I think Tampa Bay just lost their.
they're going to wind up. So wait. So New York Jets, I think. All right, what do they do?
The Jets.
They already got an edge rusher.
They got it. They need a quarterback. The number 2 quarterback on the board is from Tennessee.
You don't think they can trade back? You don't think they will? Look, the Bears, we're now within 10 picks of like where we're trading. You trade up, give him a third round. You still got 2 picks in the second round.
But is that who we think is? I mean, I'm just curious who the number 3 ranked quarterback
This is fantastic. This is where the draft gets exciting. Like, this is where at least it gets fun. You got, like,
well, that was. If we
But
go
now-
there, that is fun. There's no doubt about it. There's no doubt about it.
this is great. This is great. Simpson, baby. That was the Hail Mary. That was the Hail Mary bet. Let's go. Look at it. Look at it.
It's just. I still don't believe it.
That was a Hail Mary bet. That's it. That was it. That was it.
Don't get me wrong. I do understand your perspective. Right?
Yeah.
Because it's like,
You had to get him there. You had to get him there.
yeah, you might not really get a chance to draft.
Sean McVay is not going 5-11 next year. He's not. So, like, what do you like? You're not getting Archman. You're not getting anybody else. Okay, take the top talent, let him develop, and then there you go. Run with it. Let's go. Like, this is a beautiful thing. I love it. I love it.
So, according to PFF, the number 2 edge rusher is Dave.
Yeah, Ruben Bay, yeah. You have to. That's what I'm saying. Like, we're in that strike zone. Give him a third rounder with it. Why not? You got to. Hell, I'd give up the second rounder. You're going down 9 spots and you're giving up a second rounder? Look. For an elite edge rusher, an elite. Like, I'm just saying, like, we're in that strike zone.
Training up is not his style.
You realize, all right, so look, you're already on this side. You realize if we get Ruben Bay, we're about to be on a whole nother level tonight. We're on a whole nother level tonight, boy. Come down to the Richardson. Hey, come down to the wing nut if you're not here already.
I really believe the ideal pick for the Bears would be safety. But you're right.
Ruben Bay, if you can get him. Come on now. Here's the thing. Here's the beautiful thing about a pass rush. If you have an elite pass rush, the safeties fall in place. All they got to do is be adequate. If you have somebody where you can't double Montez and you can't double the other side, and then you got the depth to rotate in Austin Booker. Oh. Oh. Come on, Bears, make a move. Make a move. Move. Come on now. I know we want to play it right. I know we do. But this is a move where it keeps us in camp. It keeps us in camp, okay. And we're not giving up much in equity. This is the move.
As we get closer, I could definitely foresee that.
This is the move. This is the move, boys and girls. Look, we're already at the Big 15. They've already picked. Now, if it is what
I think it's Lemon, but I could be wrong.
it could be. Didn't they get rid of their wide receivers too? They got rid of them. They need some help.
Gavin signed with the 49ers.
Yeah. So come on.
Well, they had Godwin can't stay healthy. Godwin and his knees are basically in So it's actually really bad. I don't think he's finished.
I agree with you. Look at that. Come on.
If it goes south, he should be going 19. Now, 19 is not big anymore.
Give him the third round pick. Let's go. Give him the third round
And
pick. And maybe a second round pick here. Whatever. The thing is, I actually predicted his teammate Akasur was going to go before him. Again, not that he was a better player, but because the measurables at the draft combine scared somebody off. I promise. Like they go, oh no, we're not getting this. He's in a problem. You basically talk yourself out of it. Not that you hate him, but that these guys are in the same bucket. This guy's got left to do. There you go. I think it's Lemon here. I think it's Lemon. Go ahead, Lemon. No! No, we're trading back. We're trading back. Really? I wonder if they were because they took a long time to make that selection. Oh, that's annoying. No, we said it was a 5-3. But we were in striking. Like this felt very similar to the whole the draft that we traded down to the Philadelphia Eagles. This felt like we were in the strike zone.
The thing with the Eagles is completely different scenario. He actually was there. He was.
How did they not go wide receiver there?
I think the question, maybe they believe it's the wide receiver for the second round or just I promise you.
I think we have to trade back now.
I think if Sandman's there, they'll flip.
Oh, that's annoying. That's annoying. We were close. That was close. We were in striking distance. We were striking distance. I told you we were going to fly. We all knew he was going to fly.
If you held the draft in the combine, he would have been a top 5.
So you know who the other backup to this? T.J. Walker out of Clemson. He's our next.
The next one, like I said, I have this Testador from the Miami Hurricane. He's actually the number 3 edge rusher on the board. And you know who's on who gets mocked to the Bears the most in this cycle? It's Zion Young, the edge rusher from Missouri.
Not at 25, really? Really?
He had a good combine. And where did he play? Played in Missouri. Where did they get a lot of tape from with their hot shots last year?
Loser!
There is some symmetry there, and it's not unprecedented. You know, you're looking at the tape, like, oh, I like that guy. Who's that guy?
Every second away.
Oh my God, I want him so bad. I really feel we're about to trade back. I feel like we're
I told you, I still believe it's the most likely scenario.
I'm not happy about
although it has now become less likely. In other words, there needs to be 2 to tango. In order for you to trade back, someone's got to want to trade up. Right. The way the NFL handles the draft game, every team puts in the bucket. I got a first-round value on this guy. I got a second-round value on that guy.
The Jets already got their pick in. What is going on here?
Well, again, they're going quarterback.
Come on. Wait, where's your input? Come on. We need our producer input. This show is too long. We need a producer input. We need our producer's input for some reason. This show is long. This is going on 2 hours. Where are we at right now? There he is. Look at that goofy, jolly green giant. Look at
Might be one of the longest shows you all have ever done.
and we haven't stopped talking.
You all have not done something. You are completely off the air. He's part of the show, white guy.
He is free.
Reverse Oreo
He's being gross.
He's
He's
the
being
jail
gross.
if he's in. I bet it's terrible.
Well, you know the Jets always do something stupid. Oh. They needed somebody to get the interception. They never got.
Who's going to actually throw it to him? That's my next question.
It's the Kansas City Chiefs. He's about to learn something. I'll let y'all know. Hey, number one on the field, number one in your heart. Six. It did for a little bit. First of all, DJ Moore had his best seasons under
The Lions ran to the podium.
They didn't run to him. What they got?
Oh, they're desperate for nothing.
Oh, yeah.
Basically retired. So for those who are looking at the show, which solidified the fact that the Bears are going to
They're going backwards. One, Ruben Payne.
I get it. I really believe safety is the position that can make the highest impact for them.
I think I have a gremlin attack on me right now. I don't know what this is. There's something like attacking.
What is this? It's the That was, by the way, if we're nominating for the picks, the Jets pick right now with the tight end. He is the top tight end on the board. Who the hell is going to throw the ball?
What did you decide?
You do not draft a tight end before you draft a quarterback. It doesn't make sense. But isn't it a deep quarterback?
Wait.
No.
Are we saying Derek Goff is not competent anymore? Oh, Jets. Oh, Jets. I thought we were talking about the Lions.
Well, the Lions have not been announced. I feel like right now they're going offensive linemen. They're desperate for a look. What is it? And I believe yeah, well,
I think some combination of either the Jets or the
one of the things we were talking about was Bryson Major going to Arizona. That would be. Well, here's the way to think about it, though.
he already won a couple playoff games.
You got someone who's.
Wait, wasn't he on the team last season? Or you won a playoff game?
Man.
Hey, look. Did he get a win? Being on the tip, did he get a win?
No, the better way to look at it is Arizona, they have their left tackle, they have their running back, they have the wide receiver, and tight end. They have a system that is played for a young QB to go in there and at least have a chance. Why did they get like I was saying about Malik Willis? He's a moron. I'm sorry. I don't care how much more Miami is willing to pay him. Why would you not take somewhere in that neighborhood with Arizona instead? He is going to be crippled before he leaves Miami. They snatched the record for most dead cap space. In other words, money they're spending on nobody. Which basically means their rosters are completely depleted. Hey, here, let's get a developmental quarterback who already has not succeeded at two stops. Like, but if they're the assassin way, that's really they should have just went with whomever.
Wait. Hold on. Y'all want to talk about dead money? You know how much dead money the New Orleans Saints and the Miami Dolphins have? So Miami has $175 million in dead money. New Orleans Saints, like $145 million.
I don't.
Tua is one of them. Tua,
Joe's 90 of it.
yeah, he's 90. Jarvis Landry, I think. No. So who's the other wideout that they cut?
When they cut him, they traded. Miami traded the one.
They held on to the money.
Well, that's the way that cap works. When the guy leaves, he still is stuck on your cap because it's really a signing bonus that they pay for years before that.
But you know who's all worse than that? The Vegas Raiders. They're paying 6 different head coaches right now. They're right now they're paying their current
They're
coach.
still paying. They're
Still
still
paying
paying.
Pickens. They're still paying Gruden. They're paying Antonio Pierce, and then they're also paying Josh McDaniels.
How many people have I kissed because I live in such a bird?
Everybody here.
Sorry, I just thought about the fact that my lip was-
So I want everybody to understand our producer has been drinking all the time. Apparently he can't handle it. So
Then I just yelled it again.
the official Bears are.
So if they're now we're getting to the part of the draft.
He was promoting the bar, Nico.
I was trying to, but
Hey, look, they let us do this. We can't get kicked out.
at least you know Nico doesn't just cut you off. Whoever has to do it.
We can't get kicked out, Nico. We gotta promote them
Hey,
too.
we've been talking for 2 hours straight. I think we're doing good.
Look, we gotta promote them. Go ahead, producer, promote the bar. Where we at?
My eyes are very sensitive.
But you know where we're at. Promote the bar. Was it good? That looked good.
They got great Bloody Mary. They got great legs. I don't care what you think.
That shouldn't work here.
That's why you can.
And that honestly, brothers, it makes you believe in the Lord. But the Lions biggest thing, Nico thinks offensive line
Who is that child?
is a child figure.
It's a make a wish. That was a big wish.
He doesn't look bald. Who? All right. Anyway, we knew they needed that. They needed that. There was nothing else you could
It
do.
was just like the Baltimore.
Yeah, the Baltimore
It said so, like, they had no other option.
The biggest thing.
Wow.
Vikings don't play it off.
So the guy who has been locked in his is a guy that's my life Bears again. Dylan Tiedemann, the safety return.
Wait, because Harrison Smith finally retired. Yeah. Been wanting for that white boy to retire. Like for the longest.
And believe it or not, on the PFF ranking, he was the number 10 prospect. So, I mean,
So apparently, if our audience at home,
I don't know if they
there's fans at this bar. So the audience at home knows that there's fans at this bar.
it's the restaurant, not a bar.
Is that what that is? Is that how it works?
Aware. Not mine.
Nobody knows who this child is. I don't know who this child is. No, no. No.
This guy looks like a left-hander. Right?
Yeah.
I'm glad Minnesota at number 18 was a big right. The Bears are 25 and
By the way,
because I gotta go back.
There's no bet on it.
But no, let me say something.
Here we go, Minnesota. Give us an offensive line.
The Minnesota Vikings play. Him and Banks.
You see, like nobody like reacted, like nobody cared, like nobody cared. That was
This is actually someone that's been
really.
well,
Is that like Carl Banks?
there were two defensive had a really good college. He was one of them. Our current defensive tackle for Florida, but that's okay. He didn't know. He didn't know.
Which guard?
But LA,
Hey, I got
Yeah, I was already planning on taking her to it, but it's only for children. There's no, but it's only for children. You got young kids. But we don't know who that is. Gremlins do not count.
We're back to moving this draft along. Carolina right away.
What is happening right now?
And they wanted to get up the air. Like everybody wanted it, like let's just pick our base so they can shut up.
Is that how they're thinking?
That's what's going on. Dallas is going to pick another pick.
You know what? What they were going to say, but I guess it's a moot point though. I don't see any scenario where Dallas doesn't pick an edge rusher. So if you wanted the next edge rusher on your board, you got this was the spot you had to jump into.
Who's available?
The next one on the board is the other edge rusher from Miami.
The two Miami and rookies were.
Well, they both of them had double-digit sacks this year. I mean, and there were some people who had him.
It's okay to remember.
I mean, I do. I don't.
Messidor.
I'm not going to remember any of this.
You should
Probably bring it up. Oh, I know.
But here we are.
Dallas just traded with the Eagles. Really? How would the Eagles trade with them? What happened here? And London, what?
Why would they trade with the Eagles? That's a weird one. That's not the best question. Like, you know, it's an interdivision trade. Like, yeah, in theory, they shouldn't be happening. I have to look at the overall record. In general, you know,
So you know there's an after party after this. It's closer to you, Landon Street. It's further north. After party. So actually, yeah, we got karaoke after we figure out after the Bears trade down. You can't end it. I would. Hulk Hogan leg drop you.
We're doing nothing out.
We're having a good time here,
You'll
boys.
be scared before that leg gets up there.
I don't think your reaction time is that good.
there's been a big run on offensive tackle.
Well, they said that it was going to be, and that's why I thought Ruben Bain was going to drop like that because there was going to be a big run.
It's a big drop enough. Yeah. Again, if the draft was held before without happening at a combine, he would have been a top 5 pick. Yeah.
How does that have any correlation?
I've had a Dr. Pepper when I was.
How have you not had Dr. Pepper?
Never before I moved to Texas. And in fact, I didn't drink a Dr. Pepper until like a year ago.
Why would you do that?
I didn't think that it was good.
But how would you know if you never drank it?
My point exactly.
Well, you sound dumb.
So once I tried it, I realized that drinks so Dr. Pepper.
You sound like a weirdo.
Now the biggest thing is that's zero they say.
I think they go offensive line.
I think that I don't care. It's hard to compare.
Oh my God.
Cuba,
You realize your patience level is terrible.
when is the first Asian in the first round getting
say baseball?
Well, again, depending on how you define it.
Baseball?
All of it.
I told you they're going all over the line. Yeah.
They hit our score. Oh, that's the
Wait, hold on. The whiteout is still out there. Oh, wait, does Ben Johnson take over here?
That would be.
Does Ben Johnson take over here?
He just hit the half button. We're going off and fuck the defense.
Right? Right off the bat.
So we heard the grapevine that this thing is getting traded.
And there it is. Eagles are now on the clock. And the big is that. So wait. Unless they're trading A.J. Brown, this can't be white out.
So let's think about it. If there's a potential trade A.J. Brown, getting 11 here at the wideout, which is not a bad idea. Yeah. No, it was over the line. Once they lost the Kelsey, Jackson Kelsey, it was a wrap. Like, that was a wrap.
Who's the kicker that's being served?
Fergie?
No, the white hit the reach.
Oh,
But never mind.
who we got?
Wide receiver. Let's go. Or quarterback.
So then, bye-bye, A.J. Brown.
I'm telling you.
Bye-bye, A.J. Brown.
A.J. Brown trade is coming.
Yeah, it is. You know it's coming. No.
It's not just that. It's a salary cap.
We're not going
Again, if your intention is to trade A.J. Brown for the end of the season,
Oh, it's going to happen.
this is actually a good draft pick.
It's going to happen. There's no reason you draft him and keep A.J. Brown. No, that's not what I said. No.
First of all, I've been saying A.J. Brown to the
A.J. Brown doesn't want to play for the Eagles anymore. He doesn't. He's shown that.
But the situation, remember, the situation with the Bears is we have a tight end who's basically a wide receiver.
That is a fact.
Right?
Yes, Cole Kmet, he's a wideout too. I mean, he plays like a wideout.
Well, okay. But the bigger issue was Luther Burden's efficiency rating was so abysmally high that it would be a crime for them not to get the ball. They had to figure out a way. That was a really good move to sit down. Give it a broker. I'm not sure where Philadelphia was picking. Okay, so this is still in front of the Bears. What's interesting is
he has got the heart of a lion, and he's going to really, really make himself a very popular player in Philadelphia. This is a steal. Before you go off, we did do the result number 4.
But the New England game, that first round pick, that was the request. They wanted the first round pick. Did they came? I was thinking, all right, give the first round pick or give us something else or something. Although, one of the things I said, and I'm actually surprised they haven't seen a lot of this yet. I will see it later. The consensus is next year's draft is significantly better. And you're going to see a lot of teams trying to make these kind of trades where they acquire a pick next year. They just kind of like think forward, right? More court prevention.
If you were getting drafted, you were getting interviewed on TV.
Well, I'll give him this. At least he's not wearing a tank top with a suit jacket, like a white. It wasn't a tank top. It was a white beater. It was a white beater. You was the third overall pick, and you were a white beater. I think, dude, I was like, wow. If he gets a sit like he is, yes. Yes, you can. You got Kirk Cousins. You got Kirk Cousins that sit behind. First of all, Kirk Cousins is not going to start. Pittsburgh, baby. The steel curtain. The steel curtain. This was the other common selection for Dylan Taylor. Really? Well, Pittsburgh and Pro Bowl type safety got to go hand in hand. We're Palomalo. Wait, you got the most blue collar steel city, and you put the most feminine guys out there to do the pick. I'm gonna be honest. I don't care what anybody says. You got a steel blue collar city with a blue collar they're known for the 70 steel curtain, and you put the most feminine guys out there to call the pick. Stop it. We're done. Shut up. I saw a meme once that was kind of funny. In the 1980s, these guys were got the most girls. Showed a picture of the Motley Crue, wearing makeup, long hair, and all that kind of stuff. And these guys didn't get any girls, so they showed Freddie Mercury. I think it's a relative concept. Like, someone looks like it's We're talking about the 21st pick. Can we move on? Who cares?
You're ready for 25. But it's always a lot of people. That's a crazy amount of people.
Over 100,000 people. Are we really doing this for the 21st pick?
Yes. God, for a team that hasn't won more than a playoff game of the season,
this is a lot of effort for the first round playoff.
Right? But you don't even know what your quarterback's going to do. Like, what are we doing here?
and who are these people?
Those aren't, don't even look. Oh,
That's the bus. Like, we know that.
None of these other people have. Oh, are those high school teams?
Like I keep saying, please let's forget about the children.
Now what? I mean, call me crazy. I actually kind of like that they kind of switch things up. I do not need to see Goodell go up 60 times in 2 days.
That's what they do. They want to get up, say the big sit down.
Leadership award.
Oh my God! What are we doing here?
Why do they have girls on the page?
Oh, wow! Wow! That's where we went with this.
That donkey's dead. You know that.
Oh my God! Hey, email him. Hey, nobody else said that. Nobody else. No.
His views, this person's views do not reflect the views of the
All of this shit.
For nothing. for nothing for the 8th tackle off the board.
All this for a whole bunch of Philippines and miles.
Oh my God.
He's got so many fouls.
Actually, this one's on the list of worst traffic.
That's what, like, all of that for nothing.
I haven't seen him on anything less. I've seen him at like third round.
All of that for nothing.
This is
The
wild.
Pittsburgh Steelers should be ashamed of themselves. Like, what are they doing? And I'm buying. Alex, what are we doing here? Like, oh my God. All of that for nothing.
Now watch this show next year and he's like the number 2 on BFF.
Good organizations that have drafted 2 offensive guys every year. That was 3 offensive guys. One of them was Cam, right? I mean, there's no way to draft. What happens when you draft the 8?
This is about to get real upsetting when we get to 25 and then trade back.
This is about to get really, right now, the odds have increased by at least 2 points.
Oh, 100%. I blame our producer. It's all his fault.
Well, no, I mean, think about it.
He's the bad luck in this. Because look, he was so hopeful until he sat down.
But no, think about this. Only 1 safety is off the board, and in reality, only 2 edge rushers. So the Bears have a lot of choices out there.
If you say so.
If Harbaugh goes to the Jets,
I need you to pay them football better.
first of all, it doesn't have to do with the Bears and the trade in Arlington. I don't care.
Jim Harbaugh is the Chargers. John is the Giants. He's a terrible individual. But hey, speaking of the Arlington, we got some interesting news today. The House of Representatives passed the major project bill 78-32. That means,
What did I tell you guys?
Indiana, they were still very serious about it.
I'm not saying they weren't. I'm just saying.
But it was all Illinois' fault. That was their fault. That was Richardson and them idiots down there. Well, now that they passed the bill, yeah, because that was the hurdle. Indiana had already passed that bill months ago. That's why they were pushing to Indiana. But now it's like, okay, now that Illinois has paved the way for it, there you go. Because we already bought the land.
So, yeah, by the way, now we're in the draft where we're just kind of I'm not 100% sure what's a joke.
For anybody that's looking at the Bears,
Well, I've been on the Oregon. Because let's be real, the biggest role right now is the defense, where we have like no starter available.
So Messidor from Miami, you know,
Well, I think Messidor's going to get picked by
Shocker! Jim Harbaugh. That's his money. Of course, that's his money.
Here's my question. The Cowboys are the Cowboys keeping this? Because like edge rusher was their need as well, and they just got sniped with the next guy on their 144. I don't know. I think the Cowboys might have screwed this up a little bit.
not Jerry Jones.
I mean, that's what he always does. Hey, look, hey, we're finally on the board. We're finally on the board. You see the CHI? We're finally on the board. We haven't had that since like 4 years. guy over here. That's what happens when we go down to 32.
All of the matches.
Now, look, yeah, we got people trying to leave. What's going on here? What's going on here?
But you know, why is it Dallas a big hit by now?
What?
Why is it Dallas big hit?
So just like just like in fantasy football, when you're getting sniped, you start panicking. I got sniped. What do I get?
No, she's not. Apparently, I have a babysitter tonight. I don't know. What do you mean? Oh, I'm babysitting. I have a babysitter. I don't like it. I don't like it. No, you don't. Who's that little monster over there? Who's that monster over there?
Everybody can be a bro.
No,
Make sure you guys follow us at Donkey Den Podcast.
you know what the word actually is?
At Donkey Den.
Right again?
At Donkey Den.
There you go. Good now. I said what I said. I want sushi. Yeah, see, sushi sounds great. Where's a good sushi spot right now? I don't know. We need to figure out what the Bears are doing. Probably. I wouldn't be mad at it. Why is this so loose?
What's the very big lines chicken commercial for Burger King that ran last year?
I didn't see it.
You never saw the very big line.
I don't even recall. I heard all the bad reviews of the Michael movie.
Oh, right. I did too.
That was bad. 26%.
When you're in the 20s, such a matter, that bad.
And there's several parts to go. So, what good is are we going to go theater?
I'll wait till it comes out.
Yeah, what about you?
When I see it come out,
I saw the Jackson 5 movie. I think it was. When Joe Jackson was kicking.
Oh, here we go, Cowboys. Finally. We're the home stretch, boys. We got Cowboys second pick, and the Bears.
Bears have traded their pick and going to
You already know. So
I'm telling you right now, I actually think that's
I promise you, I've been there for place park.
I don't know why I think that.
If the Cubs win today, that's the real question.
That's why. That's why.
That's the best home. You have a really great home. You're right. Forget the podcast. Let's go back to Carmen Diego 82 or whatever. My gosh.
I don't know.
That's a lot of ass. Don't so high.
I don't know what you're talking about. I am married. I don't get it. So.
I'm a married that ass.
Shut up. Why are the Cowboys not picking? When they're not picking. You ridiculous person.
So the greatest overreach so far is who?
It's the tackle. It's the tackle that just went. That's the overreach. Right, he was gonna go in third round. That was the overreach.
Only one quarterback as well. That's all there is.
I love it.
When Kansas City selling out the farm to go 3 spots. I mean, Cleveland right now is the big winner of this draft.
They're doing very well.
They got the guy they wanted, and they got extra assets.
Remember when Robert Goodell was young?
What are we talking about here? All right. I mean, I guess, yeah. All right.
He's someone who's climbing up butts.
I don't know about the first round, though.
You got to remember, we're the funny thing, right? Now, there's a little speculation. There's a little, I like this guy a little bit better.
I don't know.
But by the way, this is why I think.
Well, hold on. I need you to elaborate on that stupid statement. Say what you just said. Oh, my God.
I'm just saying. Oh my God. Like when I get drafted or my son gets drafted into the basketball, Nico's gonna be there. Russ is gonna be there. Courtney's gonna be there.
You gonna put them on the front? Like, what are we doing? You're a horrible human being. Too many blacks. That's what you said? You're an idiot.
If your last name is black, you're not coming to my son.
You're an idiot.
His girlfriend, white.
What is happening right now?
Look at it.
That's probably his family. There's a white woman there.
That's on the spectrum. That doesn't count.
What? This is why he shouldn't have Long Island. That's a problem. Oh my God, we're going on another break.
We're in the home stretch.
Oh wait, pick his head.
Cleveland.
The pick his head.
The home stretch is.
Don't go to commercial. Don't go to commercial.
Why does he look like Brian Dable? We went to commercial. We went to commercial.
They don't want me to go to bed and go. They wake up and go to work.
No.
I'm never thinking of marrying out again.
Why is that the thing?
They clearly have too much money.
Not like this. It's like, no, look at that. Dope shoe. That's the best shoe. Nico, I know you love this shoe. I know you love it. I know you love it. White socks, baby.
Son is holding on. Green is holding on.
Anyway. Apparently that's my babysitter. Or I'm babysitting her. I don't know, one of those. I don't know why people think that's a good idea for like us to watch each other, because like it goes horribly every time. Every time. Oh God, where are the Bears pick?
Well, you know, again, I
think they are too.
Look, it's gonna happen. All things equal, I'd love them to just stick the board and draft Kinman.
Oh, that's Clayface.
Oh yes,
That's Clayface.
does look
It's
interesting.
Clayface. It's the first James Gunn Batman movie. It's supposed to be a horror movie.
It's more of a horror. No, it's a good trailer.
Oh, we got Nick. What do you think? It's just Beverly Hills. Yeah, they're there. Hey, wait. Where's my shot, motherfucker? Hey, where? Might as well, since we're waiting for this. Might as well get a shot. There we go. Yeah, that's right. Let's do it. I won my bet. I won my bet. Wait. Are we getting Whoppers? Is that what you said?
No, that's the I'm never going to a Lowe's again.
Are you just mad at everybody that comes there?
I was not expecting Ty Simpson to go to
Hey, look, that made the most sense. That made the most sense. Look, Matthew Stafford was going to retire this year. Give me one more year to develop somebody else. There you go. Oh, here we go. Come on. Please don't trade it. Please.
The Browns traded for Travis Hunter. The Browns traded Travis Hunter. What are you talking about?
The Browns don't even have Travis Hunter. What are you talking about? Our producer is drunk, ladies and gentlemen.
Why did they pay the result of the Browns Travis Hunter?
Oh, because they traded down. Jaguars traded down. No.
Casey Concepcion. Wide receiver.
Ooh. All right, well, I guess, hey, Casey Concepcion. I feel bad for his parents having that name. I'm just letting you know.
That's not a last name I have never
Conception. He was concepted by some Concepcions. Hey, look. Hey, guess what? The Chicago Bears are on the clock. The Bears are on the clock. The Bears are on the clock. It's okay, we're here. We're here, we're on the clock. Where are we at? The fact that it's going, I think we're trading. I think we're trading.
Look, what I will tell you is, I'd love it if they just stick forward, but I would do. I think they change.
Why are you stuck on this thing?
When we get 3 Vegas pop shots over
Would you get off of that?
if the Bears get the 10th best player in the draft at pick 25, we could get that's a big win at a position of need. I will see. I don't know. Like I said,
Look, we haven't picked yet. So we're taking calls right now.
making sure that Casey Concepcion was going to be
Would you stop? Would you get off that?
pick is in.
The pick is in. We didn't trade back.
and they go to a fucking commercial. Yeah.
The fact that the pick is in, I think we're going safety. I think you're right. I think Nico's right. We're going with the white boy. We're going with the white boy as
Like
the safety. I mean, we done it.
The back president, we're rather not that.
How much you want to bet? All right. Yeah, I guess we're going with safety, Nico. We probably need him against Kobe Bryant. All right.
Zion Young is a possibility here as well, by the way.
No, stop going to commercial.
Oh,
What are we doing here? Just ad after ad. I'm not gonna lie. It's stupid.
the Bears traded Cleveland so they can get Concepcion.
He is a terrible producer. Like, who put him on? Whose idea was this? His parents, the parents of Concepcion concepted. That's what it was. The football movie? What'd you think?
Oh my God, great.
Was it? Are you just being biased?
I like it.
I feel like you're being biased.
I like it. Now, what
The Bears pick is in.
Why did they go commercial Cleveland commercial Bears?
I don't know which one to tell you.
I didn't see the Mario movie.
It,
Sorry, I saw 3/4 of the Mario movie.
I actually like it.
like what I saw.
It's not pretty cool.
Oh no! You! Oh, where's Nick? Nick.
I got
No, that's not his.
Well, it's mine now.
You're stealing it. You're stealing it.
Go there.
That's me winning a bet, ladies and gentlemen. Because I called it. Because I called it. That's what happens when you hit one on the river. One out on the river.
Oh my God. How was it talked about?
It was literally the 13th pick. That's the 1 hour on the river.
How was it talked about that thing? Come back. You know, started with 100. Got it up to 500. I'm in the hands.
I just want everybody to know that he didn't even have the 100 to begin with.
I had 8 back. It comes 8 3. I go all in. The guy called. I lay down my 8. He lays down his queen 3. Lock, whatever. Turn the river 8.
So you realize this is why most people check the clock is to figure out where they're at, not just shove on the clock.
Well, the queen 3 check. So
And then you don't shove.
I shove. I had an 8. 8 is on the board. Let's go for it.
I know I played bad.
no, why you don't show?
Yeah.
No, why?
I know why I shouldn't have done.
No, you don't.
But
You do it a lot.
I did the thing where he was.
That's not how you see that. That's not how you get that information. I play bad. I know how to. Oh my God.
So even if I had gotten to the river and went all in, he would have been 3. And I think he would have probably been.
Oh my God, the biggest bet ever 5 or 10 minutes.
But the moral of the story,
No, the moral of the story is you play bad.
I won anyway.
And that's the problem. You played bad and you thought it was good. I played bad knowing I played bad. You played bad thinking, oh yeah, this is a good play. No, it wasn't. No.
Put that next play where I was like, oh,
Our producer's an idiot, ladies and
thank
gentlemen.
God for the
Our
game.
producer's an idiot. And look, the poker god saved an idiot. That's what it was.
My ass. Here we go.
Here we go.
Big fire, Roger.
The white safety.
NFL draft. The Chicago Bears select Dylan Cinnamon.
There it is. There it is.
But it's
The Progressive.
he's a doctor. He's a doctor.
Who was correct? We got the new John Lynch. That's the new John Lynch.
It's in the round score of 9.9.
You see it's 40 times with a 4.35.
It's the 3.
He's insane. He's insane.
I think there is a reason. There is a reason he was ranked number 10 overall on the PFF top.
I believe it. I'm happy. Look, I'm not mad at him. Look at the swagger.
And by the way,
He looks like a Chicago guy. He looks like
this is a proper outfit for a
Look
first
at
round.
him. Right, look at him. He looks like a Chicago guy. The swag.
He's coming to the WWE ring or something right now.
The swag is there.
He was John.
Welcome to Chicago.
He's got a little, he's got a little handkerchief.
Let's go. Welcome to Chicago, young man. Welcome to
What's your
Chicago.
right there? That did it for me right there. Let's go.
Welcome to Chicago, young man. Let's go.
He is still walking to the ring. He's about to try to think of
No, we had what's his name? That blue coverage in the back there.
I know what you're talking about now. I get it. I did a Gemini search that white man.
I'm telling you right now, he's going to have a lot of fans.
look, and he has the height, he has the look. Woo! Let's go. Welcome to the NFL, young man.
He was actually drafted in MLB as a center fielder. He is probably the best athlete, maybe the second best athlete in the Bears right now.
All right, young man. Welcome to the NFL. Dylan Beauty.
He had a big gaping hole at safety.
Nice. Hey.
All right, we did it. Okay, what did we do? We did 2.5 hours.
Hey, we got
You're all idolizing your safety and studying in the time that people here know well and work hard on. What traits do you bring to the table that can make you the next best one for the Bears? Congratulations.
all right, young man. Welcome to Chicago. Good show. Very good. It's always a pleasure.
They did it. I'm a crowd producer. Get out of here. Richardson will be here for what's our next show? Big show with our fantasy draft. I'm very good this year. As I am bigger.
He's not. He's not. He's not. We out of here. Hey, welcome to the new season.
Have a great day.
Number 28, 26. I know it could be.